it is a difficult decision to make, to leave your life behind and leave everything you've built behind. But two things happened on the week we were leaving London that made me realise we were making the right decision. The first one, crucially, was we were flying on a Thursday. On the Sunday night, there was a drug murder on our road in London, 2 doors down. And I don't mean like New Brunswick 2 doors down, like down the road. I mean 2 doors down, like between here and that curtain, right? And so there was a drug murder on the Sunday night, someone was murdered. On the Monday morning, the police found the body, and in the walls of the house, they found £500,000 worth of cocaine. I know, so whoever did the murdering, good at murdering, not very good at looking for shit. That happens on Sunday, Monday. So literally meters away from where my children are sleeping. And then on the Tuesday, a mob boss who'd fled Sicily in the 1970s, but this is a true story, you can look it up, we lived on Langoyd Road. A mob boss who'd left Sicily in the 1970s, and I don't mean just a mafioso, he was like the capo de capo de tutti de capo, like the boss of bosses, fled Sicily, set up a new identity, lived undetected for 40 years, right? On the FBI's most wanted list, he was finally captured after all those years on the run, and sent back to Sicily for one of those huge mob trials. And it was just big news all over the world. These two very extreme, very depressing and very dark stories, neither of them were deemed extreme enough to make the front cover of my local newspaper. Right? This was just, and I don't mean like the whole of London paper, I mean the South London Press that probably covered about 70 to 80 streets. There was so much awful, depressing crime and terrible things happening that these very extreme things were like relegated to like page 16 and 17, mob boss, drug murder, so much awfulness. And I thought, I'm so glad we're leaving. I cannot bring up my children in a place where this is not considered news. So we flew on that Thursday and I had a smile on my face and a spring in my step, knowing we were starting our new life, and we arrived at St. John Airport and it fucking landed, so I was just like, we are winning at life. And then we drove to our new home, we got to our home, I say our home, the Seeley's house. And on the doorstep was the newspaper of New Brunswick, the Telegraph Journal, and I was very confused at first why it was wrapped in a blue condom. And I ripped it open, and I was so happy, new life, new beginnings, safe place, and the headline on the front page of the TJ said, "Crime wave in St. John." I went, oh no, not here too. And then underneath in massive letters it said, 50 chickens stolen. I said, we are staying put. This is the place for us. Beautiful.